Manifestation is not failing you. You are just practicing a watered down version of manifestation. If you do manifestation the way that social media and TikTok and Instagram try to teach you, then everyone would be happy, everyone would have money, everyone would be fit and healthy. But that is not the case. And in this video, we are going to discuss why that is the case. Hello friend, I'm happy to have you here. If you're new, welcome to the channel. On this channel, I speak about business. On this channel, I speak about marketing. And on this channel, I speak about personal development. And this one is closest to my heart because the other two are affected by the way that you think and who you are. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into this video and discuss why manifestation might not be working for you. One of the biggest lies that people believe about manifestation is that if you just think positively, then everything is just going to work out. How many times have you heard this? Think positive, stop thinking negative. Just think positive and everything is going to be fine. But that is never the case, is it? Positive thinking without any transformation. Positive thinking without any direction is just emotional comfort. It's not transformation. It does not transform you. This is why after a lot of people watch videos, they do a few affirmations for a couple of days, but then before you know it, they go back to being themselves. They go back to the same type of habits. They go back to the same type of income. They go back to the same home, the same place that they do not like. The truth is that your mind does not move because of what feels nice for you. And affirmations and positive thinking does that. Your mind moves when it's clear, when it's emotionally charged, and when it is doing things on a repetition. That is what is going to transform your mind. Without clarity, your mind has nothing to lock onto. If you don't know what you want and it's not crystal clear in your mind, you have so many other things that are taking away your energy. You're not focused on your destination. You don't know where you're going. Today, you have this business idea. Tomorrow, you want to commit to working. The next day, you want to start another type of business idea. Tomorrow, I'm not really an entrepreneur type of person. So your brain is not clear. And if it's not clear, you cannot move in a specific direction. And without repetition, there is nothing to anchor in it to. You already have habits that you're repeating. You just need to change what you are repeating. And without emotional weight, there is no reason to change. If you don't feel like you are done, you know, when you're in a relationship and you're done, you don't even discuss with people, you don't try to get people's opinions, you're just done, and emotionally you've checked out, you've left. Same as when you are staying in a certain relationship, your emotions, energy in motion, your energy is there in that relationship. So it's the same with everything else in your life. If there's no emotion, energy in motion towards that thing, you are not going to change it. Simple as that. Just let go and the universe will handle it all. That is myth number 2. That is a lie. This sounds very spiritual, but it removes all the responsibility from you. And if you understand the Bible, you know that God has given you your life, your choices, your responsibilities. Most people confuse surrender with passivity, like you just do nothing. That is very different. Letting go doesn't mean doing. It means releasing resistance, not structure. So you know who God is, and you accept who God is, and you move in a way that shows that you know exactly who you are and you know who God is. Not that you just sit back now and God in the sky does everything for you. It does not work like that. Your mind, the way that it operates, it still needs instructions. Your days still needs intention, and your actions still need alignment. When people let go, without having any clarity, without doing anything, what they're doing is just avoiding discomfort. We've all been there. You just don't want to do it because you don't want people to laugh at you. You don't want to face your fears. So you just, you know what, God, let go. I let it go. And what is that saying? Let go and let God. Manifestation does not replace discipline. It directs it. So know who you are in God, in who you believe in, and move accordingly. Stop resisting. And that is where you are going to see transformation. Surrender does not mean surrendering yourself and sitting down and doing nothing physically. It means surrendering the ideas that you had that do not serve you and do not serve who you want to be. Manifestation is spiritual, and I'm not a spiritual person, especially more so in South Africa, where people view spirituality, especially African spirituality, as, oh, it's manifestation, it's foo-foo, and I'm a Christian. You could not be more wrong. That is myth number 3. People treat manifestation like it's just a spiritual thing out there, and you don't have to apply any logic to it. You don't have to plan and have daily actions. If manifestation was just spiritual, then what you do on a daily basis wouldn't matter. And it goes back to what we say when we say on TikTok, people make it like it's spiritual. You just chill there and everything just happens. You just chill and you think positive thoughts and you say affirmations now and then and everything just changes. But actions do matter. Actions need to align with who you believe you are. What you do daily, every day, it shapes your self-image. It shapes how you see yourself and how others see you as well. And remember, manifestation also is gravitational. So other people around you, they're going to act according to what you believe about yourself. What you focus on shapes who you are. If every day you wake up and you study, say, for example, you're interested in astronomy and you study astronomy, you're going to start thinking very differently about the universe and things like that. That is where your focus went. So it shapes who you are. If when you wake up in the morning, you believe that you need to enhance your beauty, that's what you're going to do. If you are the type of person, people will say, I'm not that kind of person, I'm this or I'm that. You are acknowledging who you are and how the world is going to see you. So you first need to change the I am in you. That is the God in you. You need to change that in order to change the way that you show up, the actions that you take on a daily basis. You can't say, I'm a beauty queen, but when you wake up, you're a whole mess in a bonnet and all of those things. Sorry to the bonnet people. And what you write down shapes what you prioritize. So people write down their goals, but they're writing down their goals as the old version of them who doesn't really believe in goals, who doesn't really use a journal. A lot of people have bought journals, they've bought the to-do journals and how was your day journals that they hardly use. I was one of those people that bought books that I hardly used, the appointment journals and all of those things that I never used because am I really that type of person? If I said I am that type of person, then I would be doing it, isn't it? It goes back to the I am. Here we go again. If you have spiritual intentions, but your structure is all over the place, it creates nothing but frustration, anger, anxiety, and sadness, to be quite honest. And that is going to cause you to stop believing because it's not working, is it? You can manifest without changing who you are. That is the 4th myth. This is the one that nobody really talks about, especially the manifestation people. You cannot manifest a new life while holding the same identity. It's like taking the same pig and putting it in a new place and thinking that it's going to behave differently. If your self-concept, the I am, does not change, nothing else is going to change. I promise you, it is not going to change. I know that you know it. I knew it too. You don't get what you want. You get what feels normal to you. There are people that money does not feel normal to them. So when they win the lottery or they get a lot of money, phew, it's gone. They blow it because it doesn't feel natural. Oh, I'm excited. I'm all over the place now. I have to spend all this money. I have to make sure that I go back to being who I'm comfortable with, which is somebody who does not have money or somebody who does not achieve their goals. Like if you wanted to go back to school or you wanted to start a business, deep down you are telling yourself, oh, but I'm not someone who owns a successful business. If you say I am someone who owns a successful business, it forces you to look at yourself and act accordingly because you believe that you are that person. The reason that you have failed so far is because your inner work was never anchored into your daily habits and your daily identity. You have not reinforced who you are into your life. The truth is, the real issue isn't belief. The real issue is the lack of structure. Most people consume manifestation content on a daily basis, but they're not engaging with it on a daily basis. They're not engaging with themselves on a daily basis. And they're not engaging with the process. And the only way the mind changes is through engagement and daily engagement. I have been there with frustration. I own a business. I was a different type of person for a long time in the business, and that stopped me from trying to hire other people. That stopped me from doing the sales, and I used to focus on things that were not important. I used to have anxiety when I had to show up. I used to be all over the place and look at what other people are doing versus what I should be doing. I know I should be doing. I had anxiety and I was over it, and I've done my work. I'm still doing my work. And that is why I created this manifestation journal. This is not your typical journal. This is not like your daily, this is the goals that I have today. And it is not a motivational notebook. This is an alignment system. This is going to help you align with your best self before you even start working on a daily basis. Because if you don't know who you are, what the world tells you, you're just going to take. So this is why I created this journal, to help you know who you are, so that on a daily basis, you fall into the person that you are. I only have hard copies at the moment. I do not have soft copies. I'm working on that. So this journal is going to help you to know what it is that you actually want, anchor into the intentions that you want, reinforce the identity. After you've built your identity, you reinforce that identity on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And it will help you turn your belief into consistent action, because manifestation that is not practiced daily fades. That is why the affirmations alone don't work. If you've been trying to manifest for many years, this is not about trying harder. It is actually about aligning and also doing it properly, manifesting properly. The journal is linked below, and for the first 50 people, I am going to create a WhatsApp where we walk together on this journey before I even create later on a business Facebook page. Manifestation is not some made up out there. It is not wishing and hoping, and it is not magic or witchcraft. Manifestation is a system. And with this journal, I help you get into the system of aligning with who you are. So if you're interested, the journal is linked below. You can purchase it from my website, and also then I'll add you to the WhatsApp group so that we can all manifest together. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to see you in the next video where I'll be talking about marketing or business or self-development. Keep well.